Alright, I'm going to be live. Alright, here we go. Take a moment to dedicate this live stream to our good friend Ronnie LeDrew, who passed away earlier this week. And yeah, I know, it was definitely kind of devastating to hear about that, because so if some of you guys are like super fans of Sam Live, then some of you guys might know that Ronnie LeDrew has seen Sam live on a few occasions. Every now and then, we would actually see his screen name SN Dodo into the in the chat wall. But yeah, it was something that really kind of hurt me personally, because big time puppeteer, got to check out Sam live. He was one of them that actually did, and yeah, that kind of stuff. And you're on the air.
Hey, Chevy.
Oh, hey there, Joseph.
Oh, hold on. I just got to adjust the camera a little bit, dude.
Me too, because the camera is pretty close to my face. Hang on.
Hey, that's better, dude.
All right. Okay. There we go. So anyway, Joseph, how's it going?
Oh, things have been, fine, good so far, a little bit, dude, specifically. And, frankly, as I was going to tell you specifically, dude, did you happen to see that one video that Alfie and I did yesterday? I mean, the other day, dude?
Yes, I did. That is some funny stuff, man. I saw that. You're doing a scene from Ted 2, and yeah, but it's some real fun stuff, I gotta say. I'd rather not we didn't say what that specific scene was, but I will say, if you guys have seen the movie, it is one of the funnier scenes from the film. But yeah, it's some really good stuff, I'll say.
Yeah, and I also heard that the prequel TV show ended after 2 seasons. I thought, what are they going to do now? Are they going to do an animated show?
I see it coming in the chat wall. This one's funny. It's just saying Anakin Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker.
Okay, that's just kind of weird, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, but we're all up for weirdness on live. You know that? We all up for that.
Franchise, and your handler mentioned about getting one of the characters he designed for your franchise. I was wondering exactly, who do you think he might build first? Either Paco, the Argentine horned frog, or Xandro, the space Yeti? Who do you think would be an easier one for Ozzy to build for your handler, designed by my handler?
I think I'd say right now maybe Paco.
Yeah, he's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Where the Muppets and the Sesame Street Muppets were there. I feel like the Jim Henson Company has been collaborating with the Muppet Studio and Sesame Workshop these days lately, since after all, those two are kind of like sibling companies to them, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, Trusty, I remember getting really excited when I heard the FIFA World Cup were not only doing their first halftime show, but also characters from the Muppet Show and Sesame Street were showing up. I was like, all we need is some Fraggles and we'd be set. Yeah, I like John Tartaglia, and let me tell you, he does a pretty fantastic job as Gobo.
Because I think I might have remembered I remembered he was a fan of Fraggle Rock when he was a kid, right before he joined Henson specifically.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking, like, he was probably a fan of Fraggle Rock before.
And I think I might have... What did you think of Eric Jacobson as Oscar? Did he sound close to Carl Spinney's original a little bit?
Almost, yeah.
And what about Matt Vogel as Kermit? Almost like Jim's and Steve's at the same time?
Well, I didn't know that it took me a while to get used to Matt Vogel as Kermit, but I actually did really get used to it. It's to the point where I actually think he's closer to Jim than Steve's was. Not to hate on Steve Whitmire, though. Not to hate on Steve, okay? I can never do that to him.
Or something, dude? And didn't you used to have, incisors?
Yes, I did. I actually had visible, not only were my eyebrows white as well as white as just like my fur, but I also had a visible set of teeth. I had a visible set of teeth And I was like, yeah, that is gonna look weird on me. So I decided to get just one last makeover, so you can actually see I have black eyebrows and I have no visible teeth. So it's a good thing too, because if you actually look at a lot of the other Muppet characters, they usually don't incorporate so much dental unless they wanted to make them look intentionally weird. Like look at
Well,
Animal, he has teeth.
and what about Dr. Teeth? He's got a really big grin of teeth too, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It does kind of work on him, but But I actually, but say for someone like Kermit or Fozzie or heck even Miss Piggy, they don't have visible teeth because they know they kind of want these characters to be more relatable, so they don't have visible teeth, so they actually work just like that.
Speaking of that,
I'm
remember that
talking,
one
I'm
time
talking a
when
lot about dental today.
remember that one time on Vincent Price's guest performance on the Muppet Show? Because it was a Halloween type episode, Kermit was shown to grow fangs. I'm like, wait just a minute. Amphibians really don't have teeth. I thought
Yeah, I know,
reptiles
I
had
know.
teeth.
Uh, why am I itching? Why am I itching? Ugh, I gotta.
Oh no, maybe it's because there's like a flea infestation, dude.
I know. I know. I know a flea infestation when I see it, but I don't. I know like I know that there's no fleas anywhere from what I've seen. Hang on.
Hold on. I got a grin on my jaw, dude. What the